a stable. Well, I hope it's stable, otherwise the horses will all fall down. Since this whole realm is actually an allegory of the collective imagination, I wonder why death needs such a sturdy roof. Then again, maybe it's best just to never know. Death's homey little house, complete with black walls, black floors and black ceilings. It doesn't start looking any better as I get closer either. A welcome mat on Death's doorstep. Still doesn't give the place a homey feel. Hey, there's a little key under it. So after all this time, I'm finally at Death's door. Funny, I always thought it would be a more dramatic moment. Nice and black. It rains here. Actually, there's no umbrella, just an old scythe. Now we're cooking with charcoal. With this, I really feel the goods. What a lovely, brutal swooshing sound this clock makes. Death's golf bag? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to see what the balls are like. The skull cliché is growing very old very fast. That leads to the kitchen. Hello.
Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah, that's right. Look, I'm here to become Death.
You what?
You know, Death, the Pale Horseman.
Talks like this.
Very big in the hourglass and scythes department.
You?
Oh, not for long. Just until himself gets back. I have to fill in for a while, you know, get the backlog moving, that sort of thing.
Got the faintest idea how to do it, have you?
Well, I suppose so.
We got standards to maintain, mister. We takes a pride in our work. I ain't having you letting the side down. Listen, you got to be up to snuff before you can be deaf.
Now, do you mean?
Well, you got to be able to ride the pale horse, and you got to wear the right clothes. Death wouldn't be seen getting anything but a black robe. Yeah, you'll need a scythe and a capital letter voice. Something chilling.
Is that all?
You want more? Get on with it.
Oh, goody. Another quest. I'm just flotsam on the sea of life.
Yeah, stop snivelling and get on with it.
The death of rats. Now appearing at a plague pit near you. I'd better just let it be. Death's Sugar Bowl. Those who say you catch more flies with this stuff than with vinegar obviously haven't tried tasting Death's version of sugar lumps.
Get your thieving hands off. That is for tea time.
But this is Death's kingdom. Time never passes here.
I never said tea time would be soon.
Albert, an annoying butler type of character. He's going to find himself in terror of his suspended little life once the new management takes charge.
Having fun, are we?
Look, what was it I was after again?
Oh, I can't imagine, mister. Advanced psychological treatment, maybe.
Just tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
A black cloak, a scythe, a deep booming voice, and a demonstration of your horsemanship. Surely even someone like you can remember that.
the bells, they never stop ringing. Sorry, I got carried away for a moment. Actually, you don't seem to be able to ring them from here. Ah, a lovely view of... On second thought, why not just look at a blank piece of wall? It's sure to be much more scenic. I think I'll just pass on that one. An oily rag. This should be useful for polishing glasses to a dirty smear. Does death eat? And if so, what? No need, I can see that the oven's empty. A pot-bellied stove, eh? About time this one went on a diet. One sinister black table. Polished with sinister black beeswax, no doubt. No time to sit and eat now.
That leads to Death's study.
Oh, I'm not really a golf sort of person. Actually, I'm surprised Death had the time. Each of these hourglasses represents somebody's life. Every grain of sand is a precious moment, never to be recaptured. I wonder what would happen if you added water. Nah, no thanks, I'll only end up knocking the old lot down. Ah, Death's desk. So this is where the big life and death decisions are made. I'll wait until I'm fully qualified before I sit there. A ledger. All good public servants need one. I wonder what's inside. I'll just sneak a look. Let's see. The last entry is Fool and Chucky. The last column hasn't been checked off yet. The previous entry says Scazzy's ants. Well, at least they're all correct and accounted for. Poor little souls. Wow, an executive toy! I wonder what it does. Some of us have got a game to play. An inkwell, and it's full of ink. The blackest ink I've ever seen. Looks like a servant's cord. I wonder what this does. That leads to Susan's bedroom. A bunny? I wonder what it's used for. Ooh, a comfy looking bed if ever I've seen one. It's nice to at last have a room with a bit of colour in it. Forget it. Do you think they'd waste memory on animation of me sleeping? Ah, a room with a view. Although what you'd want to gaze out at around here is utterly beyond me. Haven't been there, don't want to see that. Girly stuff, nothing of real interest to a tough macho wizard like myself. No thanks, I'm trying to maintain an image. Wow, I've had to wait this long in the game before I found some string. Marvels will never cease. That leads to the library. A biography of somebody's life, still being written. Let's see what's happening now. Zzz. Zzz. Must be the Arch-Chancellor. I better not fiddle. I wouldn't want to wake him. A shelf of self-writing autobiographies. How very quaint. They're too heavy. Shelves filled with self-written life stories. They're too heavy. Wait a minute. This biography's mine, and it's been bloody remaindered. Some cheek. But if I can't take it, then who can? Ah, rope. Breakfast of champions. I've got a better idea. I'll go out there and play the game, and you come in here and risk life and limb, okay? Guess I need to win his confidence first. A bowl of sugar cubes. Well, they're cube-shaped anyway. I can't, however, recommend trying them in your tea. They even feel like sugar cubes. A high-stepping horse of doom. Now there's something you don't see every day. That's a good binky. There, I think he likes me now. Are you kidding? Can you imagine just how bony Death's horse would be to ride barebacked? way that certain characters join forces with game designers to make your life miserable. I did it! See? I can ride! I can ride!
Yippee-ki-yay, sir.
But I did it! See? I passed the test!
Yeah, so I see. Shall I prize the saddle from your flesh now, sir? Or later?
The trouble with you, Albert, is you have no sense of fun.
I'll laugh when I'm prizing you out of that saddle, my friend.
Yow! Death's garden. It's probably full of black broccoli. Death seems like a broccoli kind of person. A little skeleton gnome. How quaint. I think he's beyond talking. A jet black pond. And ooh, look, there's little white fish in it. Little white skeleton fish in it. Oh well, at least his fish food bills will be fairly small. Yes, I think Death could probably do with some serious advice about his choice of decor. Talking to him will be a dead loss. Maybe someone's fixed Death's little red wagon.
Hey, leave that alone, you!
Death's granddaughter, so I hear. Hello there. And what are we doing in this awful place, eh?
What are we doing here? Well, I'm minding my own business. As for what you're doing, some of us would rather not know. Apart from that, there doesn't seem to be much going on.
Well, I was only trying to be friendly.
Yes, probably not a good idea, seeing as you're wearing that dress. I was always told not to talk to strangers, and it'd be hard to be stranger than you.
Well, excuse me. All I thought was, hello, here's another mortal in the land of death, then. I mean, it seemed we might have a few mutual talking points, information to exchange, pleasantries, something in common, that sort of thing.
Well, it looks as if we buy our clothes in the same shop.
Let me guess. Death's handmaiden?
No, actually, I'm his granddaughter. Was there something I can help you with?